All right.
Langston, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
You gonna introduce yourself real quick?
Me. Langston Morris-Walker, senior here, human development family science major.
There we go.
And, ready to get up out of here, but I'm going to miss a lot of things here.
That was a lot better intro than Drew last week. Drew came on. We said, "All right, Drew, introduce yourself." He goes,
Drew.
What up?
No.
Not
literally, he goes, "Sup." That was it. That was literally it. We gave him a lot of
grief
for that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, well, we'll just go ahead and get into some questions. We got a couple here. So, kind of this was more kind of geared towards Drew because he was just coming out from high school. But as far as your biggest change from high school like to college ball, what was kind of the biggest difference for you?
Just coming out from high school, I was always bigger, stronger than everybody, but and coming to college, I kind of really had to, kind of find something that I was good at, like specifically, I see myself more as like a three-pointer and defensive guy, energy type of guy. So, in high school, I could kind of do everything, but here, you got so many different great talents here, so I had to really, just be specific with my game and just try to make the best out of that.
Yeah. So, Lang, overall, in the 4-year career, where was your favorite place to play besides Gill Coliseum?
Besides Gill, oh, man. I really like playing at Moda. I always thought that was a great place. But other than that, probably Berkeley, just because that's where I'm from. And, it was like a home game for me. So playing at Berkeley was always fun for me.
So Langston, kind of going off that question of favorite places to play, who talks the most trash in the Pac-12?
Who talks the most trash in the Pac-12?
Team, player, or stadium? Who talks the most trash?
Anybody that you came across? Anybody that was just like, man, this guy's going in. Anyway, whoa, a little surprising.
In the Pac, probably, wow, that's a tough question. Well, I wouldn't say any player. I mean, USC talks a lot of mess, but it wasn't really come from them. It was from O'Shea Jackson.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Was that Ice Cube? Wait, not
Ice Cube's son.
Ice Cube's son.
He was courtside then,
or he was courtside, and he wasn't nice. His movie just dropped, and I was like, I was kind of hyped to see him, but he wasn't hyped to see me.
Really?
What were some of the things he was dropping at you?
Yeah, he was just going. You suck. I don't know. You can't cuss on here. Obviously.
No.
So he was just like, I was like, dang, like, I wish I had, I just seen your movie, just supported you, and he wasn't supporting me. So, but I mean, no, but I love it. He's a SC alum or a student, so just like how his fans do us here. We just don't got a movie, so. It was
I got you. All right. Kind of just, who was your favorite team to play against, over your 4-year career? I mean, obviously, easy answer is Oregon, just Civil War wise, but was there another team that you really enjoyed playing against?
I mean, I didn't enjoy playing against the Ducks. So, I mean,
or like competing against.
So, who I always felt like was a good, probably Arizona. I know a lot of those guys, and we played a lot of they're from the Bay Area, so I know a lot of them. But they're always always a good team, and we always felt like we had a chip, and they kind of always had a chip as well. So I feel like I always love to play against those guys.
Yeah. So you mentioned Arizona for the game last year, or for the upset. Can you kind of describe the feeling of that game with the court storming? And kind of how you felt, even how you feel about like the court storming as well, not just that, but overall.
Yeah, early in the game, I felt good about it. We had a great attendance that game. Everybody was hyped up about it, and early in the game, things were falling our way, and I think everybody expected us to kind of teeter off like we've done in the past. But, I think we've, it was just a hyped up game, and it was a fun game to play, and, Arizona's so good, so it was nice to know that we can compete with guys like that and compete against ranked opponents. And I think that kind of set the after that game, that kind of set the pace for the rest of the season.
Well, Langston, so you're obviously graduating right now, but this Beaver team took a big step forward, making it to the tournament. What was the experience like making it to the tournament, and what does this team have to do next year to really keep going and take that next step?
Yeah, well, we got a bunch of great players, especially we had a great freshman class, and I'm sure we're gonna have good freshmen coming in. But I'm excited about this team. I feel like they have a lot of growth to do. Guys like you mentioned, like Drew. He's gonna have a great year. Tinkle when Tinkle gets healthy, I feel like he also is too. And I'm just excited for them, and I hope that they what they have to do is really just they have to maybe define more leaders. They're kind of all. They like to call themselves like the Fab Five of the freshmen, It's kind of like,
There you go.
Yeah, it's kind of like you can't have 5 leaders, or you can't have 5 followers. So are they all following each other, or who's going to be the leader? So that's what I think.
So looking back at the freshmen as you were just talking about the team, do you have any specific memories from this past season that stick out? Funniest moment?
Yeah, I mean, almost seeing them become themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's not really on the floor; it's mostly off the floor. Just like like these guys came in as freshmen, still calling mom every day, like real just sheltered,
Yeah.
coach's son and stuff like that. So it was really fun for me to be able to watch, guys like Trey Stevie, kind of be their own person, because they were always, their dads and their family, they have great families and everything. But, I really felt that, I love seeing them come to be their own person. And you could just see it just throughout the year. Just it took 1 year just for, now I think they're feeling just like any other. Like, even though people may think that they have an advantage or, that it may be easier for their families because they're around them all the time, but you could just tell that they're now kind of, becoming their own person. And, I know Tink is over there like, dang, like, what's like my baby, like he doesn't even call me anymore, so that was really fun to watch.
Yeah. Drew was on the show last week, 2 weeks ago. And he mentioned that you guys had kind of a special connection there because you both got yelled out the most by Tinkle kind of through the career. And you guys also, he said that he kind of connected with you really well throughout the season. Can you just kind of talk about how you and Drew kind of got a special bond throughout the season as well?
Yeah, Drew was probably my favorite freshman. I mean, I love them all, but obviously, me and Drew, because we went through this, I see myself a lot, I mean, if I was, if I was 6'10" and white, we'll be brothers, but he's really, he reminds me of myself so much because he's always in his own head, kind of always thinking down on himself sometimes. And that's how I was when I first came in. And, both, even Coach Rob and Coach Tinkle, for some reason, I was the one that they were always yelling at. And it took me, for Coach Rob, it was my first year as well. And for Coach Tinkle, it was my first year. But then after that first year, they kind of laid off of us. And I feel like, I was just always, I didn't really have somebody telling me like, this is gonna end. I was over here thinking like, if Coach Rob keeps yelling at me, I'm about to leave. But I'm like, it's all right. This is all part of it, and stuck through it. And I know Coach Tinkle is, Coach Tinkle just wants the best for him. So,
Well, kind of going off what Logan brought up. So, a couple weeks ago, we had Drew in. Drew said you have the best Wayne Tinkle impersonation on the team.
I really don't.
I knew it did not.
I really don't. It's not me. It's Jarmal.
Well,
So we've heard Langston, we've heard it's Jarmal now. So
We can get Jarmal
It's
off
just
the
a whole-
couch and get him in here.
hey, Jarmal, call in.
Text Jarmal right now.
yeah, get him to call in.
Yeah, give him the call. Let's hear his best impression.
Wait, can you guys really do that?
Yeah, we actually can.
We can.
Call him. You got his number?
I don't think we have his number.
We can't. Well, we can't call out. But if you give him his number, he can call in and we can put him
Let's
on.
see a PSA break. Let's see a PSA
Yeah,
break.
we'll see him
try
give
to
him a
get it
PSA
up.
break. But we also, speaking of Jarmal,
Yep.
we'll segue into this Jarmal segment we like to been playing here lately. It's Jarmal tweets. True or false? Okay. So we have Jarmal tweets that we made up, and
This
we
would
have
been better freshman year. For
Oh boy.
Are you gonna pull him back?
all right. So, and then there's some real tweets of Jarmal and some fake tweets of Jarmal, and you're gonna have to decipher whether it's true or fake.
True or fake?
All right,
See?
Langston,
Oh, no.
you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. When you find 4 boxes of goldfish that you hid from yourself at the beginning of the month, happy face emojis.
Jarmal for sure. It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
It's
what?
true.
Do you have any idea what this weird obsession with goldfish is? I always see
There's
these
a lot
goldfish
of weird
tweets.
Jarmal obsessions.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Another one. Somewhere out in the world, a human being just got bleeped on by a regular ass bird.
Jarmal, true. True.
Yeah,
true,
that
true.
was true. All right, you 2 for 2. Drew was about 50%, so you're beating the pace so far. All right, here we go. Another one. Kevin Durant looks like a raisin.
False.
Yeah, that was from our own Jake McGrady over
Okay,
here.
so I'm 3 for 3, yeah?
Yeah, you're 2 for 3. Here
Batting
we
a
go.
1,000.
All right. Damn, where the fish sticks at?
Jarmal, true.
There we go.
God, we're 4 for 4.
Killing it.
I guess this is 4 years of being with Jarmal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. She looking at me like she want the cake. Cake emoji.
True.
That's actually false.
There we go.
Jake, you got him.
I mean, I
Got
guess
him.
at some
Got
point
him.
he could have tweeted it, but we never saw that.
yeah.
That's
All right.
something he would say, though.
We got another one. There's nothing better than riding around through Corvallis with a pair of size 15 shoes on your roof.
True.
That's true.
Yeah,
I don't know the
you're
scenario
killing
that
it.
led up to
he
that.
does, he
but-
does wear a size 15, so that's why I had to say it was true.
All right. Let's see. In line at McDonald's, and all I want is some sausages. Pause.
I'm gonna go false.
Yeah, that was false.
There you go. That's false.
I'm gonna go false because if he was in McDonald's, he'd be wanting McDonald's.
I like the logic here.
Yeah.
You're thinking through these.
All right. Low key, wanna ride a camel.
True.
False.
You put the low key. He says low key a lot, so you guys low key. I want to.
All right.
He would say that.
Walk into class and saw a girl's face that looked like a pancake. Pass the butter.
You guys are good. I'm gonna go true.
False.
That one's actually false, yeah.
Jake again.
Man, yeah, Jake's
Stumping.
good at this.
Jake is good. He's good.
I'm in his mind, man. I crafted.
All right, here we
There you
go.
go, a few more.
This one might be tough. All right. Every time I'm in a hallway full of people, I be thinking somebody gonna trip me. Stay paranoid.
False.
True.
That's
Actually,
true.
he did
I'm
tweet
bad.
that.
I'm back to Drew status.
All right, let's see. We have one more.
Yeah, we got one more.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'll trade anybody a box of Fruit Loops and a box of cornflakes for the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm broke. That's all I got.
True.
There you go. I didn't know that was true.
Yeah. No, he's always trying to make food trades.
So Jamal's hanging out at like the little kid table, like back when he was in like in elementary school and
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to deal the food.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Jarmal was that guy. Jarmal was that guy.
That's funny. All right. Going back, that was our last jar tweet.
Yeah.
I wish we had more, but the funny part was the ones that were true. We only went back about a month on these tweets. Like it's not like we just
Yeah.
dug deep.
True.
So it's funny. Go follow Jar on Twitter.
You
if
can
don't.
tell Drew you did exponentially better than he did.
Yeah, true.
Drew was absolutely rattled.
And Jamal, we're still waiting for that call in so we can hear that Wayne Tinkle impression.
Yeah.
That would be funny. All right, kind of getting back to a little bit of a question type thing. So, saw on your Instagram a while ago, you played ball with Lil B. Do you know Lil B well? And how
Oh,
was that?
yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, me and Lil B, he's obviously from Berkeley, Lil
Yeah,
B,
yeah.
Lil Brandon, Lil Berkeley, that's what they call him. And we go to the same gym, so we grew up together. Well, my older brother was friends with him, and he just seen me grow up, and we play ball every time we get a chance back in the Bay Area, so that's always fun,
Is he a good player?
No, I mean, he's all right. He's just so confident.
Yeah.
So sometimes he'll be like, I'm gonna shoot. He's gonna he's always, his confidence is always high. So he's gonna do good sometimes.
When you're playing with him, did he ever, drop some keys of wisdom on you?
He's always matter of fact. GP was just with him the other
Yeah,
day.
he tweeted
Yeah.
about it.
Yep. So that's the gym that we go to, and yes. Yep. So
Yes.
he's fun to play with though.
Is the curse real on
Yeah,
Kevin
that's what I
Durant?
was going to ask.
Oh no, the curse is real. The curse is real. Anytime he says a curse, there's a curse.
All
There's
right.
really a curse because he's just, I don't know. I think it's just always. I don't think it's a real curse, but I just feel like it's a type of curse that that if Kevin Durant misses a shot, or Harden misses a shot, you're like, wait, is this curse real?
Yeah.
So
it's pretty funny because literally whenever he says there's a curse, like something happens. I don't know. He's been right every time. So
He's riding the wave.
I'm pretty sure he recently just lifted the curse off of D'Angelo Russell too. I think I saw that on Twitter today.
So you can take a breath of relief, Jeff.
I love the fact that it's so precise, and it's on random players.
He strikes when he needs, yeah.
And it's always because he didn't get his props, and like I remember, and he did. He started the cooking dance when we were like in middle school. So it's like he was always doing the cooking dance, and they just didn't want to give him the props for it, and so he had to give him the curse, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about another player, Damian? So, do you play ball against Damian? Obviously, he's from Oakland.
Yeah. I see him often. Where he's just in Portland, so we get to always hang out, and we haven't played as much. Well, we haven't played really since high school because he's always. Oh no, we played like over Christmas one time, but he's his body is his temple, and he don't need to be messing around with me, or just in the wreck, But I'm sure probably this summer we'll definitely play a little bit this summer, just due to circumstances since I won't be in, because usually by the time I'm out. Like when I'm on break, I'll be back out here, and he'll be in Oakland, or he'll be, doing Beijing. I don't know what he does anymore.
I think he's there now.
Yeah, so he's like, you know what I mean. But now since I have more time and I'll be around, then I'm sure we'll get, and we share the same trainer back home, so we'll definitely be in contact, and just playing stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, like I back a couple weeks ago, Snapchat and Instagram, you had your 2K. Experience there. You're all kind of lit up with the 2K, like motion sensor things. Can you describe that experience?
How'd that come about?
Yeah, well, I recently signed with the agent, and my agent, he's just, you just want to do stuff like that, just to get a steady income, and just starting that, and just doing just type of stuff like that, just to get out there and do stuff, and. He made a few phone calls, and then I'm always saying I always playing 2K and stuff like that, and so he set me up with the mocap session. I actually have another one coming up on the 15th, and it's basically they just put the whole suit on you, and they just want to take signature moves, and
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
It was just way harder. It's way harder than what I thought. I thought I was gonna go there and just just ball and stuff like that, but it's so much more into it. You
got a workout in too.
It's like, and I told him, like I said, I had a workout in the morning, and I was gonna come after. They're like, no, we need you to be full, like we need you to be at full strength. I'm like, no, like I got it, like it won't be that hard. And then I ended up doing the workout, and I would on the 15th I would not be working out that morning because it is so hard. It's like everything you have to do is at game speed. They always tell you like Langston, I can't put this in because you're not looking like it's a game.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like they kept explaining to me, like, imagine if it's the fourth quarter and and your guy needs to make this layup. Like I can't get that. I can't do that lazy layup. I can't put, obviously if you're playing the game, you don't want your guy doing lazy stuff. You know? So it's like, so I have to do everything game speed, and it's like I have to, if it would be a simple right hand layup, I'd have to do at least 50 times from different angles, different type of things and stuff like that. So it's really hard, and I was really surprised, but it's definitely an experience that I loved, and I'm excited to do it again next week.
Did they have you hit any specific like player moves, like hit a little James Harden Euro step?
Yeah, I mean, I did a few Euros. I did a few. For right now, it's kind of like they have so many people that do it that they'll take moves. But right now it's I know my free throws will be in there. My signature free throws. My guitar celebration will be in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
That's
really
sweet.
like when you're doing a my player, or if you're doing a creative player and you pick your moves, you get to. I'll do that, but I think that's all that's all for sure that they can take from somebody, But then they have to look through thousands of different right hand layups, and what the hardest thing for me was to play lazy D. I had to play lazy D for 2 hours. So somebody else was
Getting those James Harden graphics.
They were like, imagine you're creating your player, and your my player was on 28. On defense. Defense was 28.
Man,
so
that's
it's
crazy.
kind of like I had 2 hours of me just reacting late, being late, and then I was just, that was one of the hardest parts. Doing my signature moves and stuff, that wasn't nothing. That was actually fun, but it was so hard mentally just being there and just literally just watching me get abused for 2 hours.
That's interesting. I had no idea they did that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah, I never really knew it was like that realistic.
Yeah, everything is a little short instant,
Yeah.
They'll take everything like, okay, this guy's right hand is going for a right hand pull up jumper, and this guy's defense is his right hand jumper is at 60 something, and your defense is on 30 something. Then that's gonna make the shot, So it's all math, and it's crazy. They do a great job there in 2K.
Sorry, I don't want to jump in a little too quickly, but so what's your plan now after college? Obviously, you're doing stuff with 2K.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to go to the NBA, go overseas.
Just whatever,
Whatever opportunity.
Just whatever opportunities that come, And I know I have a few camps this summer.
Okay.
And I'll definitely have to show out for those. But I think I'll probably play overseas somewhere. But I just always staying open right now. It's still pretty early for that. Most guys are in vacations and stuff right now. So it'll be fun. It'll be exciting to see what happens this summer.
So as Tinkle gave you any just advice on maybe what to expect or stuff like that at all? Or any other coaches?
No, not really. I mean, I think they would kind of really just want me just to experience it on my own, and they got so much stuff going on and all that kind of stuff. So, but it's not like they wouldn't close the door on me if I tried to knock. But I think because they did it on their own. Tinkle played overseas. Thompson played overseas. We have a lot of. I think they're at the point where they want me to experience the things that I experienced, and if I need them, then they'll be open to giving me advice and helping me out.
That's awesome. All right, going back, little NBA here. So, are you a Warriors fan?
I'm a Warriors fan.
All right. What do you think of the series so far? What do you think happens tonight?
It's
weird. It's been unpredictable because it's just been so back and forth,
and it's been like blowout games. So
yeah, exactly.
It's like at the tonight, my prediction. For some reason, I'm a Warriors fan. I'm also a basketball fan. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna say I want the Warriors to lose, but if they lose, I wouldn't be mad because that just means more ball. And
I get what you're saying.
But I want the Warriors to. I don't want them to get blown out. So, but the Cavs are looking good. As of the other night. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they get that win. And it's at their homes. And the Warriors wasn't. But something about the last game, the Warriors' reaction, they weren't really mad. Like they're over there. I seen Draymond taking pictures. I saw that too.
I saw
right
that.
after the game.
Right after the game, I'm like all smiling, smiling,
taking a selfie after the game. Like, dude, you just got blown out by 32.
So I'm just like, maybe they know something that I don't. And the Warriors, I wouldn't be surprised if they come in and they get them by 30 at their house.
I really hope they do. I've made it very abundantly clear I do not like Cleveland and I don't like the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah,
I really hope the Warriors just smash them by 30.
Mike over there, the Cleveland.
Oh yeah, Mike, you missed it. I kind of went in on Cleveland sports last week.
Oh, he absolutely wrote. It was his trash segment.
Yeah, I cannot stand Cleveland sports.
Yeah, they got their basketball team now, so you got to give them some love.
Yeah.
So speaking of the NBA, GP2, you got any thoughts? I know you've been working out with him. What's his mindset sort of going into the draft? You excited or?
Yeah, man. I hope the best for GP2, man. He's such a great player, and I just hope teams don't sleep on him.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he, it'll be tight if he got in the first round. But if not, GP, I know he's gonna, he's a gamer, so it's kind of like, GP is not the. It's not the greatest practice player, like you go into our practices, you go in the open gym, GP2 is just like, because he's not a great shooter. he's not a great, the only thing he is like, he's going to defend, and he's a great athlete, but he's not like a real skilled kind of guy. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like if you practice, you're going to just see like
be blown away by something specific.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard right now. It's a hard, but like you said, I've been working out with him and I just see him getting better. But, once you get in that game with GP2, you're like, okay, now I understand why he is this guy, why he's so, highly touted and everything. But, he's just a guy that is just a gamer, like he's the type of guy that he won't stretch, like, what I'm saying? Like, he's just the type of guy that I just hate. Cause it's like, I've been stretching and all getting ready for this practice or getting ready for this game for like an hour, and GB2 just comes in and just does a windmill dunk, and so it's just like he's just one of those guys that
naturally gifted,
just natural, and I think he's just with his dad, he's seen so much good basketball in his life, and he's watched it and he's been taught, and he's just he's just kind of a natural, just given talent.
Well, to that point, what's it like having a guy like,
and he works his butt off too, like he's really a hard worker as well.
Definitely. So what's it like having a guy like Gary Payton, the Hall of Famer, around the program, and being a former Beaver as well?
Yeah, he's probably been, even before GP2 came, he was still, an avid, he was always at games and stuff like that, but, it's just, it's cool pretty much. It's cool having him around, and, he's also, a motivator he's the type of dude who talks trash, to get you going. And he's helped me a lot throughout my off season too.
Yeah. All right. One last question before we go to PSA. Just one of your favorite, if you have one, teammate memories from even your 4 years. This year, it could be whatever. Like you guys are obviously around each other a lot. So, what was there one thing that stuck out to you?
Oh man, that's a tough question. There's so many of them, but I think. Just getting, these are like, all my, my best friends, These are the guys that I spent most of my time with in college, and we have so many stories, just guys from Roberto Nelson, Eric Moreland, Joe Burton, to, even like, Hollis Cook, guys like that are just all all just great friends, they're best friends, I could see them at my wedding, and when however long that is, so it's kind of like, what I mean, like they're just kind of, they're just great people, and it was just being able to be with them every day and see them change and grow as people, which was really fun.
All right,
awesome,
thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on.
Done?
All right, it's really up to you. We'll have you on as long as you want.
I'm about to get a ticket, so I know I didn't expect to be here for this long, but thank you guys.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
I wish all you guys luck in the future, and I'm sure we'll all be still in contact.
Of course,
back to you. Like,
regime for life.
Yeah,
I just got an email. I'm a part of the alumni association. I'm like,
that's scary. That's so weird.
Yeah, I will not have the license plate though.
Me neither.
That won't be me.
All right.
No, thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right, stay tuned.
Thank you.